Your ordinary is somebody else's extraordinary. As a high-achieving dadpreneur, you probably think that the things that you do are everyday normal things, when in fact they're not. And in today's episode, I want to talk to you and share a story of how this happened for me and really spurred this idea of sharing with you about how your normal everyday activities are actually extraordinary. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Unfiltered Sessions Podcast. I'm Philip Sessions, your founder and CEO of Refined VA, where we help you find virtual assistants to help you with all things content creation. And in today's episode, I want to talk to you about a story that happened to me that was really not an uncommon thing, but it's something that I just thought about and wanted to share with you. So we were at Chick-fil-A, my whole family, my wife and my two girls, and they've got a play area there. So of course the girls want to get on the playground and play with that. So as we were getting ready, I'd ordered the food and my wife got them situated in the playground. Then they were playing a little bit. We came and ate, and then when they got done eating, my wife had stepped in and started trying to get them all ready and everything to eat first. And then as she was finishing up eating, I was already done. The girls wanted to go back. Actually, Nora went in there first, but then Margaret wanted to go in afterwards. And she's just starting to walk and everything. And so I went in there with them, and there was this older couple, and they've been like talking to us and everything because our girls being so cute and adorable, they want to talk with them and say, hey. And as they watched, my wife told me this after, so I'm kind of replaying to you, but it was afterwards. So we're in the playground, or I'm in the playground with them. There's this big glass wall and everything, and the girls are playing, and I'm just having a good time with them, trying to be silly, trying to be active, and watch them go down the slide, which, by the way, Margaret being at almost, well, when this comes out, 16 months old, so about 15 months, she was actually sliding down the slide by herself, where her sister took a lot longer than that. But, just interacting with them this whole time, being a dad, didn't think anything of it. Well, Brooke tells me afterwards about how the couple was just telling her like, oh, I'm such a great dad and such a great husband. Brooke should be so lucky that I'm there and I'm involved. And it was mind-blowing to me. And maybe because of this being an older couple, an older generational thing where the dad wasn't necessarily as involved back in the day as maybe we are now. Maybe that's some of what happened here. But I really think that because of the standard that I set, that I'm going to be involved with my kids. It doesn't matter what's going on in life. I will make sure that I'm involved with them. And of course, Brooke is great. She's a great mother. She's involved with them as well. But I want to share the story from my perspective. And so I want to be involved with them. And so this is one of those things, an opportunity to be able to have fun with them, to spend time together and just do something. And so this was a standard that I set. This is something that I do. It doesn't really matter what's going on, what's happening in life and in the world. I'm going to be involved with my children. But because of my involvement with my children as my standard, other people on the outside didn't see that as necessarily a standard. A dad being so involved, a dad just sitting there being silly with their kids, a dad actually trying to play with them a little bit. I mean, I was picking Margaret up because she's still just kind of walking, not that confident, and was wanting to let her be able to go play and not have to try and crawl across the nasty floor there in the Chick-fil-A playground area. But so I was just getting involved there. And this was just something that was normal for me. But for them, it was extraordinary. And so I want you to think about your life. There's probably things that you do that are ordinary. I know one of the things that I'm guilty of not telling my wife all the time is that she cooks. That's an ordinary thing in our house, that she does the cooking. I mean, I do get in and cook some. I'm doing dishes here and there and stuff like that, but she's a primary cooker of the house, and I don't give her the credit for that because that's just something that happens. That's something that she does. And so for yourself, you're probably that same way, where there's something that you just do and you don't think anything of it because it's just a thing you do. But here's the thing, that normal everyday thing that you do is actually something extraordinary. I'm not talking extraordinary like you just lifted a 1,000-pound car. Something like that. I'm just saying that doing that simple thing as a normal thing is actually an extraordinary thing. So don't discount the things that you do. The things that you do on an everyday basis are actually what make you you, what make you special, and what make people around you love you and feel loved. So take a moment today. This message is just a reminder to you that the things that you're doing on an everyday basis, while they seem normal and ordinary and you just do them because that's what you're supposed to do, in quotations, it's still something that is special and unique that you do. So take a moment to reflect on that. Be grateful for those opportunities that you get and realize that when you are doing those things, they are actually something that impacts those around you.